All right, so in recent time, we've been seeing a lot of rich, successful black women that been kind of dating niggas that society sees below their standards. So I think some examples in recent history we could see is like the Mariah Carey Nick Cannon situation. Even though they both was rich, Mariah was like whole nother level type shit. Then you got Nicki and the molester dude.
Yeah.
Molester Chester.
You know, a lot of people even feel like Rihanna. A lot of people even feel like Rihanna and ASAP is one of the situations. Absolutely. You know, she just became a billionaire and shit. You know,
I just don't get that.
Shout out to ASAP for making that happen.
You don't get that?
You know, so
like they both got money just because she got more money. Like it's like you.
No, I don't get that aside from money.
So the topic for the day is
so you don't get the whole thing.
Women dating down. Why do they do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's even considered like dating down?
All right.
I mean, it's really when you just like when somebody is not on the same level as you. I mean,
is it just finances or?
No, I feel like it's more than that. Like, social status.
Social status, like you famous and they not.
Yeah, like
that's dating down. What if you like a billionaire? You just an unknown.
Okay, so like if you a billionaire, you have some type of social status.
No.
You don't think so?
One of the richest athletes in the United States, you wouldn't know him or know his name if you walk right past.
But I'm pretty sure that plenty of people do though.
No, that's like the thing about him. A lot of people don't know shit about him. His name is Mike Trout. He a baseball player.
Okay.
But he's just
niggas know who the fuck Mike.
Bro,
I'm thinking you finna say a nigga who fucking played
I'm pretty
fucking
sure
water polo or some shit. Niggas know white people know who the fuck Mike Trout is.
No, you're not listening.
I won't even take hockey.
He has the status, but you don't know him. Meaning, if Mike
Bro,
Trout walked past
black people, I don't watch baseball. White people
that don't like
know who the fuck Mike Trout is. Next, get him the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here.
Like I said, I think it's more than
I'm
finances.
thinking this nigga finna say somebody that play fucking
shit
rugby or some shit.
Less income, less material possessions. Like
damn.
Less like level of education.
Yeah.
Like I said, social status, even background, like even with your family, like even shit like that. So it's a plethora of things like
a nigga came from the trenches and you came from Flossmoor. It's kind of like what you doing?
It's like girl, your friends gonna be like, why you want this? What the fuck? Like you know. So like and it too like in terms of certain religions, like some religions like you can't be with somebody.
I was fucking with a Muslim chick
outside of your religion type shit.
I
like
was
you know,
with a Muslim chick.
Some people do it,
but.
Clearly,
we was doing.
You wasn't gonna be nobody.
Ultimately, she told me like,
this is it.
Can't go unless you finna convert.
And that's what
type shit. Like,
you should have went ahead and did it. You ain't have to get no vaccine today. Like, see, you missed your beat.
I'm screaming,
and I fucked with her, but I just told her like me changing what, and I don't believe it too much in
at
shit.
This big age,
but you trying to make me believe
and that's what it is.
Or telling me that's the only thing keeping me from being with you for real is that I gotta change my religion and with your religion
and learn. It's not just
think,
changing it.
It's your lifestyle.
It's like your whole
type
life.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
You change your whole life.
Unless you Christian.
Yeah, I wasn't on that type.
They don't change their whole life. They
don't do
anything.
They just talk about God.
That shit like being GD growing up. Like anybody do that. I'm just saying.
Touche.
Sure.
Like, everybody was GD first.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
It was. I was never GD in my life.
Okay. Of course, you're gonna say that on the mic.
Just letting you know.
But I mean, just like think about like wealthy families. Like even with movies, like of course, movies is fiction, but everything has partial truth to it. Okay. And we see it all the time. Like the fucking husband, rich as hell, wealthy,
right?
Got a wife. He can make a lot of money, but that bitch will leave him. For the nigga that got time to love her. Yeah.
And
that's why I don't like the term dating down, because it's like, long as your needs are getting met.
Yeah. It's not really like dating. That's why it's like, that's why you got to specify, because it's like, what exactly is it? Like in terms of like actual like.
What I was going to say, it take like when a woman dating down, or even if a man dating down, but like if a woman dating down, it take a certain type of nigga to date a woman that he know up, and it takes a certain type of woman. And like on the man side, like first of all, you still gotta lead, you know what I'm saying, or show that you have the capability of leaving, even though you know she got more money than you or she got more whatever.
Yeah, because leading is about way more than
you can't be insecure about her having more than you. You gotta act like you still the man.
Thank you, absolutely.
Not even act like you still gotta be the man.
You still a man.
Yeah.
And you just gotta know how to do shit. Like you ain't got no car, she give you the whip. You need to be gas in the tank.
And
when
you need to
bring
be doing
back.
everything for the
if
car.
You in the crib all day.
Like,
She come to the crib. She need to be in control at the crib.
Yes.
You got to be a player.
Yeah.
You got to know how to maneuver. You got to know how to handle the situation.
You got to accept your role. Like, if you know what you're getting
this
yourself into.
This homo shit is a sport.
And it's the, you know what?
And for a female,
Facts
it's just a female realizing,
Bitch
like,
thought I was going home.
just
what?
because I got this,
I
just
live
because
here
I
now.
got this type of money, don't mean the nigga that love me gonna have this type of money.
Right.
I might find a regular dude working a regular 9 to 5 that really genuinely love me
and hold shit down.
Yeah, and hold shit down.
Like,
and
it's about more than.
when
the
you
cash,
that type of
man.
nigga, a chick, a damn near help you hold it down just because she knows she can, and just because you play about the shit that's going on.
And then even too, like in regards to women, like he was saying, like niggas, like you got to be a certain type of nigga, like you got to keep shit playing, like don't get yourself into the situation and then feel insecure about it.
Yeah.
And the same thing with women, like if you know,
I think a lot of niggas do that.
Yes, absolutely. And the same thing with women. A lot of women do this. If you know when you got with this nigga and y'all in a situation and y'all deep in or whatever, you knew he was down here and you was up here. Like, don't belittle the nigga every chance you get. Talking about what? Oh, well, you ain't got this. You ain't got.
Only
like,
doing arguments.
It's
they gonna do it during an argument. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
that's fucked up.
It's gonna slide his way in that some type of way.
That's fucked up, and that's stupid.
I would suggest no man, like, I know it might sound crazy, like,
Do that.
just I would suggest no man, like,
Depend.
get in a situation where a woman is
Got full control
especially
like that.
very financially in control of the relationship,
Yeah.
because I've never seen a situation where a woman didn't hit low when it counted.
And that's, that
I
makes
feel like-
her look worse.
but-
Cause
Like,
bitch,
get out of my house, like all that shit. Like,
But I think that women poke niggas in their weak spot regardless of the situation. I think as niggas, you just gotta.
if she in control.
Yeah, I just think like as a nigga, you gotta like read that shit for what it is and not let it affect your mood at all.
Yeah. And at least
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you fucking with like a
Regardless
vet.
he said,
what's
"Hell
going
no."
on.
TJ said,
I was
fuck
fucking
that.
with a vet that then had everything. Been a nurse, drive truck. She didn't pay it up, and I was fucking with this vet, and she really, as long as I gave her what she wanted, and it was never no. She didn't care about. She got money. She ain't get no fuck about no what I didn't have or what I. She just wanted some time. Wanted me to fuck with her. She'd pay for trips. She'd pay for this, that, third, fourth, fifth, and as long as I kept it playing, I was in the game. You know what I'm saying?
And that's really the ones that are confident with that. That's
You know what I'm
really
saying?
is all that they desire.
I like one thing Terry said. So you said not let it affect your mood. Yeah. I agree with that, but no. I disagree. You can not let it affect your mood, but more importantly, don't let it affect the situation. So for example, if that does happen or if that does become like, you gotta deaden that shit immediately.
Yeah. Get that shit in the bud.
I don't play with the bitch word. Right. So any girl I've dated or been like boyfriend, girlfriend with, anything, that very first slip up or whatever the case may
I'ma
be,
tell your ass,
shorty, that's the last time you gonna do because I don't use it. Like I'm not the type to sit up here and call a woman a bitch. That's the last time you gonna use. I don't give a fuck how much you
what a
love
bitch
or
count
whatever.
Over
I'm
it.
out. Like
Period.
like you disrespect me like that, it's a wrap.
Non-negotiable.
Exactly.
Get your non-negotiables in order, people. Get your non-negotiables in order.
So, but I think the biggest thing is though with dating down is like the family. Like,
yeah, I was dating a lawyer not too long ago,
family
and
shit.
we was in Miami for my birthday, and I was finna get a tattoo on my neck and shit, and she was like, my dad never met you before. I just really don't want you to get that before you meet him. I
Yeah,
was
I'm
like,
telling
bitch,
you.
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck your
How them niggas
dad.
gonna feel?
Fuck
Like-
your dad. Like, I don't care about that.
Oh,
but
like,
that is
yeah.
what it is. Like, families that like come from certain shit, like wealthy, they look so hard at the men and women that they children choose to date.
Yeah.
Thinking like automatically getting somebody that's on the same accord, on the same level, automatically meaning the relationship just, it's just gonna work automatically. Like, them be the ones that be like, divorce. Like, immediately. Like, cause
Facts.
you cannot force that just because it's that. But parents be pressing that issue so heavy. So heavy.
Absolutely.
So heavy.
Yo, we live. You
What's
wanna
up,
state
bro?
your name and remain anonymous?
This is the real.
This is the real. What up, the real? Fat Jesus on the line. Hey. That nigga Fat Jesus, a.k.a. Sweater Wilson, a.k.a. D-Rello. What you on, man? Drop some knowledge on the people.
All right, so when y'all talking about women date down, in most situations, women date down because I feel like their parents teach them to like hold men in like such a high regard. You need to date a man on this caliber, and I feel like it'd be unrealistic expectations. So like a guy has to make 6 figures, do X, Y, and Z for you out the gate. But in reality, that's not the society you live in, right? So I feel like a lot of women expectations are too high, so that forces them to date down. And and women also, I feel like, date down because they have what's the word I'm looking for? They date off of perception instead of reality. They see a lot of what a nigga might be able to do, but not what he's doing right now. So a lot of niggas, we indulge in reality when it comes to dating. Right. We compartmentalize a lot of shit and just go with it. A lot of women, they have this fixation in their mind, like, oh, this what I need this nigga to be.
Like, this mixtape really gonna pop.
Instead of what he really is. So like when a dude date up, it ain't like she's dealing with a trash ass nigga. She dating down. I just feel like she's coming down to reality. That's why I feel like a lot of women in our generation who are educated don't maintain healthy relationships because they so fixated on like getting money. I need dude to do X, Y, and Z for me. But that's not the reality that most niggas come from. Most niggas might be grinding just like you, and it might take time.
Yeah, I think the problem is really, to be honest, is the lack of successful men on the flip side. First off, it's just less men. And we talk about this all the time. Me and TJ have been pushing this angle since 2019. There's just, number one, way less men on the planet than women.
Exactly.
And then you have way less success. And if you're looking at just black men, you got way less successful men. And now I'm talking about successful on paper. There's a lot of niggas get money, but it's a lot of niggas that's not just on paper. It ain't what it is. And I think when we talk about marriage, the shit that's on paper kind of matter.
Good men.
But then you got a lot of gay niggas, a lot of niggas locked up and shit like that. Yeah. A lot of niggas getting killed too. So y'all odds ain't really. We like endangered. We endangered species right now.
Pandemic on the black man. Fuck you.
Facts.
Love y'all.
And on the flips, on top of that too, when you look at somebody like like we brought up Nicki Minaj earlier, I feel like, all right, she's on this level where she could have her pick of niggas though. But how many niggas are really on that level? And out of them niggas, how many of them want to be in a relationship? Because I think when most niggas hit that certain level and they in their bag, it's like, it ain't relationship time right now. Like,
I feel like it's flipped with men and women. The more money a woman makes, the more stable she want to be with a guy. The more money a guy makes, he wants to wild out and live his life.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to find that commonality and have duality. And like, should I make a lot of money and still be a husband, or should I be an entrepreneur and be, single, live a life, fast life, have bitches,
bachelor,
be a bachelor? Yeah, pretty much like a bachelor. But I'll be hitting y'all with some statistics before I get out real quick.
Go ahead, go crazy with the stats. Stat man.
18 to 35 black women are the most educated demographic in the United States since as of 2020, before the pandemic. But they are also the likeliest between the ages of 35, 3 times more than any other woman demographic, to never be married or be divorced within the first 3 to 5 years.
Damn. And this is according to who? Chicago Media Takeout?
No, look it up.
I'm just fucking with you. I know you A1 with the facts, but I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah,
I love stats. I ain't
look at those statistics. That tells you the more we push.
He's a teacher.
Parents push their daughters to education, entrepreneurship, get your bag, owning your own business. They less likely how to be housewives, how to be mothers, how to indulge in relationships.
Especially with what they grew up
I appreciate you calling in, God.
Yeah. Yeah.
My boy Fat Jesus, man.
Sweater Wilson, we appreciate you.
Yeah,
definitely.
Come back anytime.
He went crazy.
Terry just pulled out a Bible, folks. What the fuck is going on?
I'm actually looking for some shit.
Oh, folks, a scripture.
Do you feel like dating down is a preference for some women though? Like, do you think some successful women, like, they would prefer it? Like, they don't want a nigga that's on their level. They want a nigga that's like,
I think that's the You think that's the Latin? No,
I don't think they prefer to date down. Like,
I think like with certain women, like, it could be the desire of entitlement. Then it could also be like, if some women just like, I'm successful and I'm making this and I know what comes with this. And when you in tune, and like he just said, most successful men that are super successful, they're not looking to be settled down like that. Some are, most are not. So being a super successful woman, you know that through the gate. So why am I gonna like get myself into that just because you're successful? When I know like 9 times out of 10, you probably not even trying to do this for real. Women get wealthy and want to settle down. Like, yes, they want to make their money. I will say, I definitely know a fair share of successful women. But they grew up in decent households. So they was taught to get their money, but they were still taught, to be mothers. And not even necessarily that, but some 2-parent homes, yeah. Some father figures, uncles around, like, but mothers, real moms, like real mothers, teaching them like, yes, be independent, but in a certain aspect on the flip side, like you should still want a good man. Like every woman that has some type of like smart should know like you should want a good man around.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing to know that you need a man. So, but good mothers also teach their children, their daughters specifically, how to be moms, how to hold a house down, how to cook, how to clean, how to do all of that. So it's just like a lot of women want to be on the same accord aside from money. Like it's not all about money. So I specifically, like, if I was wealthy and I date a nigga that's like, okay, he not as wealthy as me, but this nigga, he got his shit together mentally. Like he does what he can. He holds it down. He not just fucking riding with the top off, no motive. Like he got his shit and he's chasing a goal. He not just sitting around hoping some shit fall in his lap. I could do that any day. For sure. And I know this nigga that really want to settle down because that's his view. Like that's his morale.
I think a lot of this shit be getting twisted too because of like just the levels of money. You know what I'm saying? So like
it's definitely levels to this
chick,
shit.
it's a chick that's on the Housewives show. The freaky chick that sells sex toys. What's her name? Dark skin, she's kind of thick. I think she used to be a singer. Candy. So she dated a nigga
Candy
who like
Burris, yeah.
who like it was like a big
Todd.
thing that like
Todd.
this dude wasn't on her level financially, but like dude had a business, like dude had bread. You feel me?
Yeah.
He was like a
Just
6-figure
not
nigga.
her kind of bread.
It just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it almost was with the message was always pushed like this nigga was just like a slouch, like this nigga ain't had
Yes,
shit.
like
but it's like, nah, this nigga straight on his own.
She was
like,
in the blogs for like a year straight about how she was fucking with this bum ass
yeah,
like nigga that was just leeching off of her.
You know,
like,
but it's like I guess she could respect it because it's like, all right, you getting money, it ain't on my level, but I had like a God-given gift that got me these millions of
and this
dollars.
shit
like,
just so happened to
you know what I'm
happen
saying?
for me. And success is not overnight.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it does happen overnight for some people. Some people do get lucky. But even then, like success is something you have to maintain for the rest of your life if you want it forever.
Facts.
Like it can happen in the blink of an eye, but it don't just happen and just like, I can sit back now. Like I don't gotta do shit else. Like
Facts.
no, you have to maintain
it's
that.
fleeting.
Yes.
So I got an overall answer. I think women date down just because I think to them it's safer for like being appreciated for what they work for, and then also the stability of it. Mm-hmm. I think it's harder for a man that's on a woman's level, or especially higher than her, to appreciate her.
Yeah.
Like when I made a status a while back. I said a career-driven woman is less valuable to a successful man.
Yes.
And what I didn't say less valuable. I said something along those lines. But basically what I meant was when a man is successful, it's already his job to be the breadwinner. It's already like instilled in society that a man is supposed to be the leader and be financially.
We low-key talked about this.
Yeah, we did. We talked about
that. That's already his
yeah.
job. So now it's like, show me why I should appreciate you.
Because I don't
as
need
my
your
woman.
money.
Exactly. Like, show me
I don't
why
need your money.
I'm already doing my job. Now show me why I should appreciate you.
And I feel like it's the
as my
same
woman.
vice versa.
With a woman, if she's successful and like she's at the top, I think to her that appreciation is going to come without asking. It's gonna come like it's just gonna be shown. Like the man is gonna show it to her.
I feel like when women have the preference of dating down, that's not the whole story. I feel like how did you get here? Because I think that, and I could be wrong. I don't like to speak for women too much, but I feel like it's a natural thing for a woman to want to be protected and taken care of by a man.
She probably got there
so
because
it's like,
she dated someone equal or higher who didn't appreciate her.
I disagree. I think
Seen the
that
Tyler Perry movies, nigga.
again, the odds are once you hit that, I don't care like what field you're working in, if you're in IT, if you're in this and that, the higher you go up, the less people look like you. Like, period. You know what I'm saying? So your options just get more and more limited. So let's say you do meet another black guy at your law firm. He's probably a fucking cornball, a dickhead, whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? And you might just relate to niggas that come from where you came from or whatever the case may be.
Even
like
if you
a Nicki
made it to a
Minaj.
certain
You know what I'm saying?
level, like a different level.
Yeah, like there's a lot of weirdo niggas in Hollywood. Nicki Minaj just might have wanted a nigga that's from where she from. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga's a weirdo too.
Weirdo, but
yeah, that nigga's we know that now. But
yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the next question? How does the ego come into play when a man dates a woman that's out of his league? First of all, before we get to that, I also want to say too, women date up too. Cause I seen somebody in the comments that was saying like men date up, women date down. I do think it's easier for men to date up because it's again a lack of successful men. So I'm a teacher. I work at a school. It's probably 90% women. Damn near all of them are single. And they probably all 15 to 20 years older than me, and they be kind of on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, shit. And I heard them crack jokes. It's like, shit, I'm finna be 40. I just want a nigga to know how to read at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn. Shit. Hit the button.
For real, though. Like,
God damn.
So, I mean, but it is what it is. But at the same time, women date up, too, because it's a lot of chicks that's ain't on shit, but she got a BBL. She cute.
And that nigga be.
And she dating a fucking NBA player. And this bitch ain't got a dime to her name. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's dating up. And I think, like, in the society that we live in, a lot of women value do come from the physical. But at the same time, that's still dating up. You know what I'm saying?
But is it dating up because, like.
If you have nothing to offer at all.
It's kind of like what you said. Like, what makes it dating up? Because if we just looking at financially, then yeah. But financially, isn't it like an unwritten rule that the man is supposed to be the leader anyway? So are they really dating up, or they dating into?
No, we talking about a millionaire fucking with a bum.
A bum, like you ain't got nothing going on. Like, yes, there are women out here where it's like, okay, yeah, she fucking with this NBA player, but this girl has her own business. Like, she's making it do what it do. She out here working. She trying to do this, she trying to do that. He funding her business, and that's cool.
A lot of women get that after the point.
But
they
a
fuck
lot
with
of
dude and then they boss up.
Because he bossed her up.
He still dated down though in the beginning.
He bossed her up. Like, without him, what would she have ever bossed up? So it's just like, nah, hell no. These bitches be getting these niggas, and these niggas don't be caring that they fucking with bums because she pretty.
For sure.
She pretty as hell. Like,
I've been there before.
So it's just like, you know, we talking about the bitches that ain't doing shit on a day-to-day basis. Not doing nothing.
We ain't got no bitch count. Because I feel like that bitch been...
I'm glad we don't.
We don't got a bitch count,
the bitches is going to drop tonight.
We do not got a bitch count. Hey, before we continue on, I do want to promote this black business, man. The Sneaker Butler. He was actually here last week. So he showed some love to the show. So we got to show some love to the Sneaker Butler. It's a black-owned resale business. He's a certified reseller. And being certified in anything you do is a big thing. Fucking with people that's certified. I don't care if somebody's reselling shoes. I don't care if it's a fucking trainer, whatever the case may be. Being certified, I mean, you have a license to do what you do, and you could lose that license based on your performance. So you definitely want to fuck with people that's certified. So shout out to him for being an actual certified reseller, meaning that you can hold him accountable for your shit being real and everything like that. He gonna make sure your shit on point because he's certified. This is what he do for real. He's not fucking around.
Upgrade your biscuits.
He said he got shoes out the trunk like mixtapes in the 90s. He's local over east. He do meetups off the Dan Ryan. You can get all the recent exclusive to date of release, and you can also buy and trade from customers that can prove authenticity. So for all my sneakerheads out there, or you know, Christmas is coming up, Black Friday coming up, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? The winter, different boots and all that shit is out. Hit up the Sneaker Butler. His Instagram is I am Mr. Incredible. Spelled just like it sounds. I am Mr. Incredible. You know what I'm saying? So hit him up on IG. His name on here on Facebook is Aaron-Johnson. He right there in the comments. So hit my boy up, man. All right. Ego. Well, we kind of covered that already. I'm going to skip that. Personal question for you. Would you date down? Have you dated down? Let us hear a story, man.
I've definitely dated down for sure.
And it was down in what way? Just financially?
Oh, that nigga was hood as fuck. Like,
okay.
I
mean financially, mentality.
Boy,
how did you get there?
All across the board. Shit, in between relationships and just like trying something new. I mean, I had knew him for a minute. He was a cool guy. Like, I'm not talking down on him, but it was just like I shouldn't have been there.
Slipped up and landed on it.
I shouldn't have been.
You woke up one day like, why am I here?
Why am I literally? And to be honest with you, we was lucky to stay cool because that nigga knew like, how the fuck did I get this? I'm just gonna enjoy it while I can because I definitely dated down.
Yeah, I was finna say drop something on my boy.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, may his soul rest in peace too. So
damn.
yeah.
You said that like you took his life.
Nah, hell no.
What the fuck?
Hell no.
What you do to that man?
No. Just shit. Yeah.
She said he was a hood nigga.
Yeah, he was in the streets for sure. Will I do it again? I would, but the bar cannot be in hell. Like the bar cannot be in hell.
What did the bar gotta be at?
Like,
nigga got a job.
You gotta be getting shit rolling. Like you gotta be getting the ball rolling.
On the early processes.
I don't need a rich nigga. Like I don't need a nigga with, like masters. Like you need to be here in your company. What's your career? Like I'm not. That's not what it is. But also like you cannot be not doing nothing. Like you got to be working on yourself. I'm working on myself every day.
Right.
I put in a lot of work to become the person that I want to be, whether I'm meant to be super rich or not. Like, but I'm still always going to be working on myself. Yeah. So like he got to be doing the same thing. Like your goals every day. Like I said, success is not something that happens overnight. But if you working toward that, like you got to do that shit consistently.
Facts.
Some people get lucky, like I said, but even still maintaining it, that's a whole other ball game as well.
Yeah.
And
what is luck really though? I feel like it's preparation and opportunity.
I mean, yeah, true, but some people really fucking get lucky. Let's not act like some people don't.
We got our
like,
6ix9ines out here. It's like this nigga can't rap for shit. He just
bruh. And then you got like, I mean, listen, like I was just reading a girl's story on Twitter actually. That new trade line, Shib dropped or something. Yeah. She put 400 in, made 400K. That is luck. Like that is fucking luck. People go to the fucking play the lottery. You playing the lottery, you've been playing the lottery. It's not a specific way that you play the lottery. There's nothing that you can learn to be like, I'm a player like this because I know that. You wake up and your shit hit, that was luck. Like some shit you just don't have to prepare for. But when you get that money, are you going to go blow it all? No, now your mind state is in a successful place. You have to change the way that you think. Like, you can't think the same. You can't just be like, oh, I ain't never had shit before. I'm finna go buy everything. Like, no.
Oh,
your mind state got to change.
They just asked a good question. Dating somebody that's working towards getting themselves together, how long should you wait?
Damn.
You're going to be in love by the time.
I mean,
you're going to be in love in 6 months.
I don't have no conversation y'all got to have.
I don't have no time limit on it either. Also, because as long as you constantly doing it and consistent, something gon' bust. I can't put a time limit on your shit and what you got going on.
That's a nice
Cam's so down to earth, man.
A lot of women.
Like, I have a time limit on my shit, nigga.
A lot of women say that shit dead. Like, been there, done that.
Yeah,
like,
but them the same type of women
they
that
not
ain't
dating
got
a guy
shit
that has ambition on.
All my
like,
niggas that's
you
in
already got
between
it
jobs, all my niggas who ain't figured it out yet, Cam DMs is open.
My DMs are
You
not
feel me?
open.
It's getting
my
cold
DMs
outside.
Are not open.
All my
she'll share
niggas
40 with you.
All my niggas
And
who
I
need
will not
somewhere.
share my fucking 40. This motherfucker almost gone.
She'll get you your own for it.
Facts.
I get you on. It's $3 holler. You know, I buy you
money.
on. But my DMs ain't fucking open.
All
So it
my
don't even
niggas that
matter.
need somewhere to stay, hit up Cam. You know what I'm saying?
The
DMs
fuck,
is
nigga?
open right now.
Winter time's coming.
Negative. I ain't down to keep no nigga warm.
Winter's
I'm gonna let you know that right
Winter's
now.
coming.
I hate y'all
This
so
is a
bad.
chilling
Keep
bro.
the peace
right
if
now.
you don't want to be in the streets.
But nonetheless, like they down for me is like I just need somebody like that's trying every day. Period. I'm trying every day. I can relate heavily and be with somebody like if our interests align,
Facts.
morality, our vision, our goals. That's the type of shit that matters to me.
Okay.
So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, making me feel stable, making me feel safe. That's the type of shit that matter to me. Otherwise, it's just like we might have fun, but like it ain't gonna last.
I be trying to. I want to answer the question for myself. I don't know if I ever really dated down. Like I feel like for me, I've dated people who I don't like their lifestyle, but it ain't really about how much bread they got though.
Right. That's why I feel like dating down is about more than finances. So you never felt like you dated somebody that was just like you didn't like the way that they think.
Yeah, like they mind state.
Yeah.
Like I dated a chick who like her job, her life revolved around her job, and she had a good ass job, but it was just like she would wake up when it's time to go to work. Like everything about her revolved around her job.
It
And
was
that
just
shit
too
was
robotic.
like horrible.
It was
to
just like
me.
you just becoming
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Like
I feel that.
you wake up when it's time to go to work, you know what I'm saying? Like every decision you make is based off like this job.
Yeah.
And like for me, you know, I can't even date nobody who don't wake up before like. I'll be up at 6, so like
every day, 6 o'clock, 6 a.m.
Like it just be
6 a.m.
I don't know. It be mind state and like what you want and how you approach things. You know what I'm saying? If somebody don't got the right mind state, I be feeling like I'm dating down.
That's
it don't
why
even
I feel
be
like
mattering what else they got
somebody.
going on.
Cause she could find a
You know what
perfect
I'm
nigga
saying?
for her.
Yeah.
A nigga that's doing the same thing. Like a nigga that's doing the same thing would be perfect for her.
Yeah.
So
or
it's
like
just
insecure bitches too. Like I can't fuck with no insecure bitch like at all, bro.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
That'd be
I don't give a fuck what she got going on.
Insecure
Like,
nigga either. They are tragic.
like I feel like I just can't fuck with like a mentally weak
Individual,
person.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. Girl, I hate that the most.
I feel like everybody's
niggas be.
I feel like everybody have insecurities, but it's just how often you project.
Yeah, exactly. How often
know what
do
I'm
you
saying?
present them, and what aspect do you present them? Because I got insecurities about like certain shit. Like, damn, I had been singing all my life before I just decided to let that shit dry out a couple years ago. But like I still be insecure about it because I'm still like, damn, looking back, like, damn, what could I have done differently? Could have worked a little harder, probably been a little smarter too, like in regards to my connections. But I just wasn't. So I get a little insecure about that. So it just depends on in regards to like what you're insecure about. When it comes to relationships, like I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like I'm just.
And I feel like you don't.
I'm
like,
just not doing.
You don't
that.
gotta make a chick deal with everything you feel a way about.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta like verbalize everything you feel a way about. Like it should just be too much.
Yeah, and that's something men do have well.
What?
Men will not verbalize every single little thing that make them feel away, but women will.
Yeah, that should be crazy.
Women will. And then it gets to the point where that's why that nigga say you be nagging, sis. She just, you gotta, everything is like, you saying everything every single time, like it's a lie.
And when we do get to the point where we feel like we want to say everything,
it's time to go. Because men don't do that. So when they get to that point, it's like, you really getting on my fucking nerves, bitch. Now I'm finna just start pointing out everything. Like, why the fuck can I see your lace?
Yeah. Oh.
Don't, come on now. Like, come on. Like, no,
really
but real shit though. Like, you be trying to say anything because, like, I want you to leave me, bitch. Like, so that's real though. Like, men have that very well. I'll give that to y'all if I never gave y'all anything before.
No, you be fucking with us,
I
though.
do.
You be fucking with us.
Do. She a real one.
Like, Quee over there.
She got an OEB. Come on now. She's a real fucking one, man. She got a 40, man.
You be keeping it a buck with us.
She been real. What the boys looking like?
Not today.
All right, let them know about the recipe book real quick.
We don't want to chill. Oh my God, guys! So my recipe book is dropping on Thursday. I hope y'all ready. The link is actually already in my link tree. It's just not available for purchase. But Thursday, it is finally coming. And we in there at this point. Like, this book really it mean a lot to me. Like, I put a lot of effort into this. It's something that I have been wanting to do for a while. But I just waited until, the winter season rolled around. I had some shit I had to get in order. But it's 14 recipes, specially curated by me. Recipes y'all are not going to find anywhere else. And that's it, shit. $15 holla. For the winter drinks. Drunk in the winter time.
You got some warm
y'all
drinks
gonna
on
be
there?
Yes, I do. What do you mean? I have
got
a
some
drink.
what?
I can draw. Let me
Like
get y'all some
warm
names
drinks,
real
like the
quick.
ciders.
Oh yeah, you into that type of?
I got a throat baby. Got a drink called throat baby.
What that do?
Every
You know?
Friday.
You know?
You a throat baby.
Yeah, man. What these throat baby?
I'm dead. I got a rum hunch punch.
Okay.
Shit, I got a zombie cocktail and winter tequila smash. So that's just to name a few. I only named just 4. I got 14.
Back to the throat
So,
baby.
yeah, for sure.
Does that consist of what's in the throat baby?
It's a
mid type, maybe.
It's an elevated hot toddy.
Elevated.
Yeah.
Throat baby.
Yeah. So it's called the throat baby because it's gonna make you feel good regardless of how you're drinking it. If you're drinking it because you got a little scratchy throat, or you're drinking it to try to get lit. Either way, it's gonna be great. Like, so that's just to name a few. But yeah, coming Thursday. For those who follow me, y'all gonna see it. Wednesday night, I will be posting what time I'm gonna be dropping it on Thursday. For those that don't follow me, I suggest you do that right now. Cam Bam Fam, KAMBAMFAM, and Killer Cocktails on IG. Cocktails with a K. And that's it, y'all.
You got to pick one person in the comments to give a free killer cocktail to.
Absolutely.
Because you were supposed to take a selfie with those dead ass flowers and put it in.
You never took a selfie with them dead ass flowers.
Why did y'all remind me?
Are they still alive?
Remembering everything.
Hell no, they ain't alive now.
Them flowers was dead as
Why
hell.
y'all didn't remind me?
We wasn't supposed to.
Them
Who's
flowers
gonna get
was
this
dead
killer
in the
cocktail?
motherfucker.
All right, fuck it. Shit, I'll pick somebody in the comments.
Facts.
Let me make a comment so I can get a hot one of them hot toddy
I'm
throw baby
screaming.
shoes. I would just say you.
Talking about yo.
I've been in the car seat. You got some more of that? Well, this was actually for you.
I definitely pick somebody and get y'all a nice little package for sure.
Facts.
For sure.
Facts. Hey, so I just decided to go on a new venture. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've been fucking with sex toys for a minute. And I've been thinking like, damn, like we sell the sex toys and like we started selling them because of course they profitable for one, but just doing a podcast shit, talking to different people over the last 3 years, a common thing for a lot of women is like niggas not making them come. And it's like, damn, like sex toys is something that you can introduce whether you haven't learned how to hit your bitch the right way or, you know, you might be a nigga who just not equipped to hit your bitch the right way, whatever the case may be. You could.
Even if you is fucking your bitch the right way. Elevate.
You could just introduce
elevate in the
different.
bedroom.
But the problem with the sex toys be like a lot of niggas got different type of egos to where if it's a toy that he's not getting anything
I got a
from,
story about that, y'all.
he don't want to use it on her. You know what I'm saying? So some niggas don't want to fuck with they chick with the roses. Niggas definitely ain't trying to put no like little vibrator in they bitch and nothing like that. So I figured like, damn, what can we do that women and men can mutually benefit from and it's not super taxing? So what I came up with is what I'm gonna call dream rings.
Dream rings. I'm glad we moved on from
facts.
From,
then they gotta say it. Look.
Killer cock rings.
Yeah, and what a dream ring is? What a dream ring is? It's just a little plastic ring with a vibrator on top of it. It's a little bitty vibrator on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Your guy, he gonna put it on his joint. It's gonna squeeze his joint. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like rock solid and all that.
Blood flow.
You know what I'm saying? So
rock solid.
you're gonna have the good blood flow and all that, and then you're gonna have the vibrator on top of your joint. So even if you don't know how to fuck, she could just get on top. Your shit gonna be hard. And she got the vibrator fucking with that clip. She can scoot her life away.
She will enjoy that.
You gotta do
and
that.
this scooting shit gotta die.
I'm
Like we
just
gotta,
saying, like,
we gotta kill the scooting.
She can scoot
That
her life
shit sound
away,
like
man.
that infomercial late at night. Dream rings.
Yes.
Guaranteed to
Guaranteed.
get her
I'm
off.
just saying,
Guaranteed
bro. You know,
orgasm.
the dream rings last 3 hours. You know
Order
what I'm saying?
now.
They
On sale,
Hey.
$29.99.
and that's what I was finna get to. It's only $10. Like you could get them for $10.
Is it rechargeable or is it battery?
It's not rechargeable.
Okay.
The rechargeables is like $50. That's why I'm trying to bless y'all.
Trying
You know
to
what
keep
I'm saying?
it. I like
Nah,
that. I
look,
like that.
Just get the bundle package for you good.
Now look, the vibrator part lasts for 3 hours. The ring itself lasts forever. You can have a ring forever.
And you
But
just change the battery?
yeah, so 3 hours, like if you a long-winded nigga, you might get a session out. If you a short stroke, you might get 20 sessions out of 3 hours. Like, you know,
Don't use the
See?
same
But
ring
I mean,
on
I feel
different
like-
20 sessions, that's gonna count though.
Yo,
Don't use the
she's
same ring.
gonna
That's
be
gonna count,
good.
Don't use the same
Exactly,
ring for
bro.
different bitches.
hey, man,
Please,
so-
please, wash and sanitize thine ring before
Absolutely,
between
man.
That's why you just
your
buy another one.
partners.
Don't be using the same ring on different bitches. You nasty, man.
Hey,
Man, I got an hour left of this. She finna get this out.
look, freak body in the comments. Look, freak body in the comments said they got a ring with a camera on it too.
Yeah.
What are you seeing
Hold
from that
on,
angle?
wait.
though?
I got one question for them, and I hope they listening because I really need an answer to this
He's gonna send
question.
it to a dream ring. Oh yeah.
Do it go inside?
They can't. That's I won't want to see that. I'm straight.
Alright.
Cam, you saying? I felt like you wanted to like that was.
It was
You
just-
wanted us to say yes.
It was a simple question. It was a simple question. I mean, I don't think
You got to go to your OBGYN or some shit. You
I
want to
don't
see
think I
inside
should be
your
faulted
coochie.
for a
Like,
question.
come on now, we ain't trying to do pap smears in the bedroom.
It sit right where the vibrator sit.
The
Ah,
camera.
and it just show you like,
camera view,
boom, boom. I like that.
I wouldn't care to see that. I wouldn't care to see that.
Wait, the camera view.
It's
where does the camera
expensive?
view play at?
Like $60, $80 for no reason.
Yeah.
If it's for
It's
no
called
reason,
a cock
that's
cam.
expensive.
This
68.
lady, she go out every Monday, don't she?
Hey, drop the link to this cock cam you
She
speak
be having
of.
on heels every Monday. Like, baby, where you going on a
A
Monday?
fucking stepper.
Where you
Damn.
going on a Monday though?
All right, but
Like,
She just
outside of that, man, hit us with Cam's Corner so we could.
Cam's Corner.
She got
all
a
right.
book out.
I did, period, because you always be talking
She
shit
ain't
about me.
freestyle
I don't
this
be
time.
planning.
All
So
right.
I did today. And y'all know I always stick to topic because that's who I am, you know. So cool. When you find somebody on the same accord as you, the only things that matter are the things that matter, period. What matters to you should matter to them as well. Y'all should be on one accord. That is different for everybody. If you care about politics, you need somebody with the same views. Having things in common is the biggest role, honestly, that's played in relationships aside from sex. Relatability, like really being able to relate to a person. You always want somebody to like you for who you really are. Therefore, make sure you're yourself off the rip, because time even runs out for pretending. Like you can't pretend forever. Know yourself, know exactly what you want. So when a person does not have those attributes, you don't have to lead them on or waste either one of you all's time. If you are dating up and you know that, focus on your strengths and what you have to offer. Don't focus on what you don't have. Dating down, remember that was your choice. You decided to do that. So never make anyone feel like shit for having less than you on any level. Doesn't matter. Money, social status, degrees.
What's going on?
It's a tap dance class. Never make nobody feel less than you. Like, don't make them feel like shit. Be confident all the time. You don't want to get taken advantage of because somebody sees that you have low self-esteem, because it happens often. So don't listen to other people. Don't give a fuck about what other people got to say. Not they parents, they friends. Fuck them. They not the ones that's in the situation. And don't be desperate. Never be desperate. Dating up or down or on the same level. Just never be desperate. There's somebody for everybody. Just because it didn't work out with the person you wanted does not mean that it's the end of the fucking world. Cam's Corner.
Facts. Nice. I fuck with that. All I got to say outside of that to wrap up.
Do she know we be down here doing this?
Oh no, man.
Because man, on this point, lady, are you doing this on purpose? What's the problem? What's the problem? You got beef with
the
her?
people in the comments here, that somebody commented she walking all over your corner.
Hey, walking all down my shit, like she
Absolutely,
working my
man.
shit for sure.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I think Cam's Corner was a good closing, so we're gonna end it there. I appreciate everybody for watching live. Everybody that's watching us live, we still need y'all to subscribe to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play, YouTube, whatever you watch podcasts on, just in case you miss us. You know what I'm saying? You could catch us Wednesday. So we do the live shit every Monday, every Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. We dropping on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? So we need y'all to spread the word, you know what I'm saying? Get the podcast out there and turn us up, man. Get you a dream ring, too. We out.